Did you know that the city of Rome, in its prime, had a GDP equivalent to $2.2 trillion in today's money? Now that's a staggering figure, isn't it? It's hard to fathom the kind of wealth that circulated in the ancient world, but it's a fascinating topic to explore. Let's start our journey by stepping back in time to the era of togas and gladiators. Yes, we're talking about the grand city of Rome, the heart of one of the most powerful empires in history. This city wasn't just a political hub, it was a dynamic economic powerhouse that set the tone for wealth and luxury. Imagine the prosperous lives of Rome's richest inhabitants. They didn't just have money, they had influence, they had power, and they had an opulent lifestyle that was the stuff of legends. Picture the lavish feasts, the flowing wine, the precious jewels, and the sprawling villas adorned with intricate mosaics and statues. This was a world where affluence wasn't just about material possessions, it was a symbol of status, a mark of distinction. But the wealth of Rome wasn't confined to the private lives of its citizens. It was reflected in the grandeur of its architecture. Rome was a city of marvels, boasting structures like the Colosseum, the Pantheon, and the Forum, each a testament to the city's economic prowess and the grand vision of its rulers. These architectural wonders were not merely buildings. They were symbols of Rome's wealth and power, emblems of an empire that stood at the pinnacle of civilization. The allure of wealth in Roman times was about more than just riches. It was about the power to shape the world, to leave a legacy that would endure for centuries. This was a city that reveled in its wealth, a city that set the standard for opulence and grandeur. So Rome set the bar high. But as we move forward in time, cities only grew richer. Remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Now, let's take a journey to the east, to the city of Baghdad during the Islamic Golden Age. Once the center of the world, Baghdad from the 8th to the 13th centuries was a beacon of prosperity. Its wealth wasn't just materialistic, it was intellectual too. The city was a vibrant hub for scholars, poets, and artisans, and they all contributed to a culture brimming with knowledge and creativity. This grandeur wasn't limited to the public sphere. Imagine the opulence of the private lives of the wealthy citizens. Lavish homes adorned with intricate designs, the finest silks, and the most exotic spices filled their daily lives. They lived in a city that valued knowledge as much as gold, fostering an environment of intellectual growth and prosperity. From the grandeur of the East, we now move on to the age of discovery. The city of canals, Venice, was once the richest city in the world. Imagine, if you will, the Renaissance era, a time of unprecedented growth and prosperity. Venice, with its intricate network of canals and waterways, was at the heart of it all. Known as the Queen of the Adriatic, she was more than just a city. She was the epitome of wealth and opulence. Venice wasn't merely a city, but a republic, a sovereign state, a powerhouse that commanded respect and influence. Its dominance in trade was unparalleled, with merchant ships sailing to and fro, carrying exotic goods from the farthest corners of the earth. The city was a melting pot of cultures and ideas, a center of art and knowledge, a beacon of civilization in a world just awakening to the possibilities of human potential. And oh, the lives of its rich merchants. The term merchant princes was not a misnomer. In their extravagant palazzos, these merchants lived lives of unimaginable luxury. They were not just traders, but patrons of the arts, sponsors of exploration, and influencers of fashion. Their wealth was not hidden away in coffers, but flaunted with a flamboyance that was quintessentially Venetian. They hosted grand feasts, sponsored lavish festivals, and commissioned works of art that would become timeless masterpieces. But it wasn't all about extravagance and ostentation. The wealth of Venice was also channeled into public works, into the construction of grand cathedrals, libraries, and hospitals. The city was not just rich, but also enlightened, a place where wealth was used to elevate the human spirit and enrich the collective culture. And so, Venice, the Queen of the Adriatic, reigned supreme not just in wealth, but in culture, in knowledge, in influence. She was the jewel of the world, a city of gold floating on a lagoon. But as the Renaissance gave way to the age of discovery, the world was about to change. While Venice enjoyed its golden age, another city across the Atlantic was just beginning to write its own rich history. Fast forward to the 20th century, New York emerged as the financial capital of the world. As the heart of the American dream, the Big Apple grew from an unassuming Dutch settlement into an international symbol of prosperity and power. Its transformation was fueled by an economic boom that spanned industries from shipping to manufacturing, propelling the city into the global limelight. However, it was the creation of Wall Street that truly marked New York's ascension as a financial titan. This storied street, a mere 7 blocks long, became the epicenter of global finance, home to the New York Stock Exchange and the birthplace of fortunes. Wall Street's influence was far-reaching, shaping not only the city's economy but also its skyline. Towering skyscrapers, the physical manifestations of wealth and prestige, began to punctuate the city's horizon. These steel and glass behemoths were more than just office spaces. They were symbols of the city's economic might and the lavish lifestyles of its inhabitants. Speaking of luxury, let's delve into the lives of New York's wealthiest denizens. Their world is one of opulence and grandeur, a playground for the rich and famous. Imagine attending galas at the Met, shopping sprees on Fifth Avenue, and private viewings at Soho art galleries. Picture penthouse apartments with sweeping views of Central Park, chauffeured cars, and private jets on standby. This level of luxury is the stuff of dreams, yet for New York's elite, it's just another Tuesday. However, beneath the glitz and glamour, there's a deep-seated reverence for culture, philanthropy, and innovation. New York's wealthy contribute significantly to the city's vibrant arts scene, fund groundbreaking research, and support numerous charitable causes. In this way, they play a crucial role in shaping the city's identity and preserving its status as a global icon. Remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. As we've seen, wealth and luxury transcend time and geography, from the ancient city of Rome to the bustling metropolis of New York. So there you have it, a journey through time exploring the richest historic cities. We've stepped into the grandeur of the golden age of Baghdad, marveled at the opulence of the Queen of the Adriatic, and witnessed the towering wealth of the Big Apple. Throughout this journey, we've seen wealth and luxury evolve, from the intricate tapestries and golden palaces of ancient Baghdad to the stunning architecture and priceless art of Venice, and finally, to the sky-high penthouses and designer boutiques of modern-day New York. Indeed, the rich inhabitants of these historic cities have shaped the world, their influence echoing through the centuries. Their lives, filled with splendor and extravagance, illuminate our understanding of wealth, highlighting its ever-changing nature and the diverse ways it manifests across different cultures and times. History is not only a story of kings and wars, but also a tale of cities and wealth. Until next time, stay curious.